All right. Howdy, everybody. Happy Saturday. I don't know if I said that before, but I'm saying it now. I just wanted to give you a little look-see. The two-piece crown is done over the toilet. Now, why am I calling this the toilet compartment? Well, because there's my closet flange. That's what they call those flanges. These little pieces here, that's closet, just like a walk-in closet. So that's a closet flange. That's my supply. And that's my tank supply, cold water, and that's my bidet supply, hot water. So, and that's for future use. That's on a dedicated circuit, I believe. I can't remember how I. Oh wait a minute, did I put that on a dedicated? Anyway, that's for future use. So let me give you a look. I took the drapery down, the dreaded drapery. I took that down. It's not going to fly, Orville. Is it going to fly? It's not going to fly, Orville. So, I've been looking on the Amazons and just something to cover it instead of I don't know. I wanted some color up there. Something like an ivory or a light beige or not a white, but we'll see if I can find something. So, yep, it's all done and it's looking pretty good. So, give you a good look. All right, there you go. So now I took everything out. Took all my ladders, my step stools out. Did a quick, pretty decent vacuum. And we're getting ready for the next step, which is the floor. Putting the tile down in the floor. Not the bath, or excuse me, not the tub, not the shower, but the big 12 by 24s. So what does that encompass? Well, first thing you got to do is prep. And prep means a lot of different things to a lot of different people. To me, it means getting the big stuff off. You do it like a vacuum. And then you come around, and you could use a bunch of different things. I'm using a 4-inch scraper. All right. I'm just kind of scraping the obvious stuff off. Not going, I was doing this as I went. So, I haven't found a lot of areas that needs attention. Like I said, floor prep means a lot of different things to a lot of different people. For me, it means just kind of getting the obvious. Because don't forget, I'm going to be putting now I forget what it's called. I just said it a couple of times. The uncoupling membrane. Yeah. So it doesn't have to be perfect, but I'd like to get it pretty clean. Okay. Can you see what I'm doing here? I know there's a couple of spots. I know there was one over here. Right here. I might have to change tools for that. Hold on a sec. Let me get my. And you can use, whatever works for you, whatever you're working with. Obviously, this would probably work better with maybe my oscillating tool. All right. But you can use whatever works best for you. Oh, there's another one. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be going around. Yeah, here's some more. I'm going to be going around and looking for this kind of stuff here. This is floor prep. Back in the day, that's what we used to call this, and I still call it floor prep. Okay. Oh, hello. Got my Harley shirt on today. So this is floor prep, and you got to do it because you don't want any kind of obviously high spots, because that'll I'm going to say telegraph. That's a word we used to use. Like if we went over existing flooring with a pattern, the new flooring, if you would going like a sheet vinyl over an existing vinyl with a pattern, that pattern underneath would telegraph through. So same with any high spots. You just want to get rid of them. if you can. You don't have to get all crazy. I'm not getting all crazy with it. I do want to go around and see if I can make sure I can get all the old, I don't even know if this was thin set that they used. I don't know what the heck they used. I don't even think they knew what they were using. Now this wasn't the original stuff to the house when it was built back in the day. The previous owner hired whoever, you know, to come in and do some tile work. So anyway, this is what I'm cleaning up, is some of the old stuff. All right, so you get the idea. Floor prep could mean anything to anybody. To me, it means kind of get it as, you know, it's not going to be a 9.9 out of 10. But if I can get it, you know, like a 9 out of 10, I'll be happy. So, yeah, I'll give you one last look at the, because I really like this two-piece system. You know, I don't think it's over the top. You know, I think it's just right. But that's me. And this is my bathroom, so you do what you want. Because I will be doing out here, you know, someday. All right, future things. I have to move this light over because when I put the vanity in here, the vanity is going to come 60 inches, which is right there. But I'm going to move it over to center it in this wall to give me equal spacing in between. And I'm going to hire a contractor to put new mirrors in, full length all the way over to my jolly. I don't know about a trim. I'll have to see what they recommend, see what they have. But this light, I installed this light in an existing outlet. So I'm going to have to undo that and move it over because I want it to be in the middle of this wall, right? Because my vanity is going to be in the middle. All right, I don't know why I'm out of breath, but I just had a snack. Maybe that's why. You know, you shouldn't go swimming until 30 minutes. Remember when your mom used to tell you that when you were a kid? Don't go swimming for 30 minutes after you eat something. You'll get cramps, right? My mom used to say that to me. So don't start doing floor prep 30 minutes after you're done with a snack. All right. Yeah. I think after I get done doing a little bit of floor prep, I'm going to scrub it down like I did once before. And when I scrubbed it into my drain in the shower. It's fine, you know. I needed to get more water into that trap anyway, because that trap was probably dried out before I did it. All right, so that's where we are. Starting the floor prep, getting ready, start thinking about the floor tile in here, not in the shower, because I want an edge. I want a nice clean edge of my floor tile to do my shower from. That's what everybody I've seen on the webs say to do. Do your floor tile first, then do your shower tile when you get there to that point. But after I get the floor tile done and grouted, then I can put baseboard cord around, put the toilet back in, hook up the supply, get the bidet hooked up, and I'll have a second working toilet again. That I'm really looking forward to that. So I will pan up just a little bit, and I'll leave you with this nice shot right here. All right, I'll leave you with this shot right here. All right, so hopefully everybody's having a good day. It's Saturday. Enjoy yourself, but be safe, and there's going to be a lot more to come.